Hey everyone, and welcome to another Fire Emblem Heroes video. This time I will be doing a unit review of one of the most popular characters in the Fire Emblem franchise among its fans. That's right, we will be talking about none other than everyone's favorite poison fighter, Dorcas.
Trust nobody.
It is no exaggeration saying Dorcas may very well be the best axe user in the game as of now. Some may argue Hector is still better than him, but his 2 movement without needing a dedicated team make him a little bit more flexible outside of thematic teams. Dorcas in Fire Emblem Heroes boasts a 162 base stat total with an HP of 45, an attack of 35, a speed of 23, a defense of 35, and a resistance of 24, all with a completely neutral spread of stats. He also comes with his own personal weapon with 16 might and a distant counter already built into it, which makes it invaluable. But enough of this, let's get into the fun part, the builds and his potential. Okay, this is my first build for him, and as you can see this is a very budget-friendly build for Dorcas. I recommend a minus speed and plus resistance spread, because he doesn't need speed and plus resistance actually gives him 4 extra points. So yeah, you're gonna want his personal weapons, tomahawk, reposition because it's pretty much the best assist skill in the game, draconic aura, fierce stance and quick riposte, and also infantry pulse, which he comes with all of them, so you don't have to invest too much into him. You want to slap a distant defense 3 seal on him to abuse his distant counter built into his weapon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is your standard cookie cutter Dorcas build, and it's extremely resource friendly as you only need to invest on reposition. Not too much to explain here really. I prefer the plus resistance boon since I explained already. He gets 4 extra points, his resistance gets boosted up to 28. Which is pretty decent if you ask me. Consider that you can give him an ally support and the distant defense 3 sacred seal, and he reaches 35 resistance while having 59 attack during the enemy phase. And this is pretty good. Yeah, this is enough to take care of pretty much any blue mage that isn't running a fully buffed blade tome. So you could deal with some pesky blue mages, maybe 1 or 2 green mages that are not too powerful, and bow users and dagger users should deal very minimal damage to Dorcas with this build. And as I said before, it's extremely budget, so you need only pull Dorcas and slap reposition on him, and there you go, you're good to go. Okay, well that was it for the first build. Now let's see what we've got here. Here it is. This is his second build. I recommend plus attack and minus speed IBs. He needs his stout tomahawk, his base weapon, reposition again because well I like reposition a lot. Draconic aura to abuse his already high stat, attack stat, fierce stance, Vantage 3 instead of quick riposte 3, infantry pulse, and an attack plus 3. Sacred Seal. This is a little bit riskier build, tailored around his ally support and a bit more careful play. Dorcas has a natural attack of 54 if he has a boon on the stat, so if you add 6 from his A slot and 3 from the Sacred Seal, he will be reaching an attack of 63 during enemy phase. Now consider giving him his ally support, that will further boost his attack, and give a spur attack on the C slot to his support, and also the spur attack Sacred Seal, and you will have a 73 attack monster, which will be tearing enemy parties apart without even getting touched, that is if you manage to put him into Vantage range. Which you could consider using Fury for that, but I prefer Fierce Stance. You can very easily set up to tank an attack in the first turn and counter attack and not die and just be in Vantage range, and just anything squishy that comes towards him that tries to attack him will die before even being able to deal any damage to him. Just be careful of strong red physical units and the hardy bearing Sacred Seal if you are trying to use this in arena. And also keep in mind that he has not been buffed directly, so yeah, he hasn't received any hones or nothing, so if you have a Dark Aura Tome Adultia in your team, you can buff his attack to a stratospheric level of 79. So yeah, having a 79 attack unit with Vantage sounds pretty scary. Definitely a fun build. I think quick riposte is not necessary, although it all depends on the player. Okay, let's check out this other build.
What's next?
And this build is more centered in defense, in lasting long. Yeah, I recommend a plus defense, plus resistance, or plus HP boons, and of course a minus speed Bane, because speed really doesn't matter in Dorcas. You're gonna want to use his Stout Tomahawk, reposition again. This time we're gonna be using Ignis for his special trigger. And we are going to... This is not that budget, since you will need a Performing Arts Olivia or a Celica to give him Distant Defense 3 on his A slot, but you want Distant Defense 3 in the A slot, Quick Riposte 3 in the B slot, Infantry Pulse 3 in the C slot, and also the Distant Defense 3 Sacred Seal. Yeah, I mean, in a game plagued by one-shots and generic Life and Death Desperation or Brave Deathblow builds, this Dorcas brings kind of a breath of fresh air by being completely tailored around his defensive capabilities, and he's pretty fantastic at doing so. Defense boon coupled with both distant defense skills will make him reach 50 defense and 36 resistance while attacked from range. Yeah, sit this guy on a fort and pretty much nothing will be able to take him down unless it's called Celica or Tharja and they are super buffed. Ignis provides a reliable way to finish any unit in one hit, while Infantry Pulse helps your other teammates, so there's that for support. Yeah, it's pretty good that Dorcas comes with Infantry Pulse, since that was exclusive to Summer Sander. So yeah, you can also build your team around that skill and fire up some insane cooldowns in early turns. So yeah, just keep this guy away from the red units and he will be almost impervious to damage. Also, a resistance boon will let him reach an absurd 40 resistance before any buffs, so this is a pretty good option as well. You can always hone or rally or spore defense or resistance, whatever your team is more weak to. And yeah, you have pretty much a wall that will be killing everything with Ignis.
You're not killing me!
And with distant counter built into his weapon, so I think that's a really cool build. And at last but not least, we have this final build, in which I recommend a plus attack boon, and whatever Bane really doesn't matter. I would rather not have an HP Bane, and of course a Speed Bane would be ideal. But we're going to want Brave Axe Plus this time. We're going to be getting rid of his Stout Tomahawk, because we're not going to be abusing his distant counter, since this build is going to be more tailored toward player's face. So yeah, you want Reposition, Draconic Aura, Fury 3, Desperation 3, Infantry Pulse 3, and the Brush Assault 3 Sacred Salt. Yeah, it's the standard Brush Assault Desperation combo, but with 100% more Poisoned Mutton and Distrust for everyone. More all-out offensive Dorcas, tailored for longer game modes like Tempest Trials or Chain Challenges. Dancer is preferred as a support unit for this build, as he will be in range of Wings of Mercy most of the time. So yeah, you'll be able to plow through enemy lines with this budget powerhouse build, since Fury 3 and Desperation 3 are very easy to get. You'll only need to invest in a Brave Axe Plus, and I even think that a normal Brave Axe would work for this. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for my Dorcas builds video. I hope you found it at least a little bit interesting and that I could have helped you in any way. I would also like to hear what you think about Dorcas, what builds you like and what units you support him with. Please make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and why not drop a click on that subscribe button for more future content like this. As always, I thank you for watching this, and I'm Rex logging out, and I hope you all have a radical day. See ya!